Okay, hello viewers. This is Breeding Psychology X Plus. This is Dr. Wupola on the line. Today we'll be talking about understanding and deploying the law of attraction. Understanding and deploying the law of attraction. What is attraction? Attraction is the act of magnetizing things to oneself, either good or bad. A lot of people want things to come to them, but they don't really know how to magnetize those things to them. When we talk about attraction, we are talking about how do you magnetize, how do you draw things to yourself at a particular point in time. And attraction is very, very important because whatever you draw to yourself determines the quality of your life, either good or bad. A lot of people want to be great in life, but what they are attracting to themselves are the negatives. Today, I want to talk about how do you attract positive things to yourself. And so we must understand how to deploy the law of attraction. Understanding the law of attraction will benefit us in a great way because we can find ways in which we can draw things that we want to ourselves in order to achieve our goals. A lot of people cannot achieve their goals because those things or those human resources that they need have been chased away from them for one reason or the other. If we don't know how attraction works, it's very difficult to magnetize those things that we need in life to ourselves. And we have to understand that there are different types of attraction. We talk about physical attractiveness. We talk about psychological attractiveness. We talk about spiritual attractiveness. We talk about business attractiveness. We talk about psychological and so on and so forth. But the reason why attraction is very important is because whatever you attract to yourself determines how far you go in life. Now, and if you don't understand the need for attraction, you may not even pay attention to why you need to attract positive things into yourself. Why do we need to attract positive things to ourselves? Number one, the need for psychological well-being is a factor that is necessary for us to attract good things onto ourselves. Secondly, the need for financial freedom, the need for societal acceptance. All these things demands positive things being attracted to us. If we don't understand how to attract these positive things to us, then we may not be able to fulfill our goals in life. And there are some challenges that we have to be very careful of. There are certain things that constitute barriers to attracting positive things to ourselves. And so that brings us to the barriers of attraction. We have the behavioral barrier, we have what we call the psychological barrier, we have what we call the knowledge gap barrier, we have what we call the baseline data barrier, and we have the physical challenges barrier. Now let me start from behavioral barriers to attraction. A lot of us behave in certain ways that naturally turn people off. When you begin to behave in certain ways that people don't want to associate with you, naturally your helpers may be turned away from you. Secondly, we talk about what we call the psychological barriers. You see, our mannerism, the way we interact with people, the way we our body language, all those things about us that our non-verbal behavior may constitute what we call psychological barriers, to things that are positive coming to us. Then we also talk about the knowledge gap. How much information do you have? A lot of people are naturally rejected when they need assistance because they have what we call the knowledge gap. The quality of knowledge that we have determines how far we can interact in our society and get things done. Somebody said knowledge is power, and that is the dynamic ability that can cause changes in our society. So when we have the knowledge gap, it may be a barrier that is preventing our helpers or other people or other things that we need from coming to us. So we need to work on these barriers in order to achieve our goals. Then finally, what are the laws of attraction? Many of us want to get our goals done in life. We want to get a lot of things done, either in business, either in marriage, either in whatever we are doing in the works of life. If we understand the laws of attraction, we'll be able to achieve our individual goal. For instance, in marriage, there are some laws, right? We have what we call the law of similarity. How far are you similar with how similar are you to your spouse? The more similar you are to your spouse, the better you understand each other. So also in business, what type of business ideas you have? If you think like a billionaire, you are likely to attract billionaires to yourself. If you think like a millionaire, you are likely to attract millionaires to yourself. And if you think as a sole trader, you are likely to attract other sole traders yourself. So the similarity, the level of similarity index in us to other people determines whoever or which kind of people that we attract to ourselves. Then we also talk about the law of proximity. You see, this law says that the people that you see that are available for you at every time, these are the people that you tend to develop, interest in. If you are a husband, you are not always available to your spouse. Your spouse is likely to be attracted to the non-entity, or in quote, that is always available to assist her when in times of need. So the law of proximity, makes us understand that the people that are very available for us, are always available for us in times of need, we are naturally being attracted to such people. So if you want people to be attract, if you want to attract things to yourself, or you want people to accept you, you have to understand that you must be available in time of need. Also in business as well, are you a businessman that doesn't have time for other people? Whenever people call you to supply a particular good, you are not always available. When you are not always there because you are far, when you are always telling them you are far away from them, you are not likely to attract the right set of people. Also, we have the law of dependability. You see, dependable people have a lot of people that believe in them. The more dependable we are, the more confidence that people have, the more confidence we build in the heart of people, and the more likely we attract them to ourselves. So how dependable are you? If you are dependable, if you are you do you keep your words? Anytime we keep our words and people can say, okay, our words are law, then we are likely to attract many people to ourselves. Also, we talk about the law of adaptability. A lot of people are being rejected in the society because they cannot fit into the society. We have a lot of people with archaic ideas that are not relevant to the present generation, and they want to be accepted in the present age. In the 21st century, we are in the computer age where things are being done rapidly through technology. In the world of work, if you are not able to to move at the pace at which the technology is going, you are not likely to be attracted to the right set of people in the workplace. So we are telling us this particular point in time that it depends on our knowledge. The knowledge and understanding of these laws determines how well we can attract good things to ourselves. So ladies and gentlemen, please understand the laws of attraction, and you are likely to get the best out of people. You must be available. That means law of proximity. You must be similar to the people that you want to associate with. You must be dependable, and you must be able to adapt yourself to the present realities of our generation. This is Breeding Psychology X Plus. We'll meet again in the next episode. Thank you very much.